Welcome to another episode of the Run and Shoot Masterclass. And this is more so, like I said, the foundations of what we're trying to do and what we're trying to accomplish here when it comes to this offense. And we're going to talk about today is the passing settings. So let me go ahead and get out of here first before we get started and show y'all what passing settings I have on this offense. And then we're going to talk about the abilities too as well that I use for my quarterback, what kind of quarterback I use, and then we'll talk about, all the throws and things of that nature. So first things first, we'll talk about settings and the pro players, the bots, they all go and use this pass setting right here, which is, where's that? They use placement and accuracy. Right, enables timing element for perfect accuracy on bullet passes on top of visual targets to control the placement, the pass placement and power. Okay, that's what everybody use. So my psychological thinking is always whenever a game is trying to introduce something new, they're gonna give that a little bit extra juice. They're gonna allow you to do a little bit more. They're gonna allow a little bit more passes to be completed. And you just want to take advantage of the new features that the game provides, i.e., let's say 2K26 or 2K25 when it first came, tempo shooting, right? When they use a stick to shoot, you're gonna green a lot more shots if you lab the setting. So I've been labbing revamp passing, and it has been a godsend in terms of the passes I can throw. At first, it's a little weird because it's like, okay, do I bullet it? How do I bullet it? Some of the short passes and things of that nature. But when it comes to throwing it deep, this is the best pass setting you can have in my opinion. And let's talk about pass lead increase. I had it on medium for a couple of videos y'all seen. Medium was a little too much. Now your thumbs are going to play a big role in terms of how you can throw it. Medium is a little better because let's say if it's medium, you overthrow it, it's incomplete instead of interception. Pass lead increase small. The way that I've been throwing the ball, this has worked out really well. Reticle speed normally it's at 7. I put it at 9. It just works out better for me. And yeah, so I use revamp pass settings for my quarterback, and I've been using that all year. And going into 27, I'll be using the same exact pass settings unless something else changed. Now let's talk about the abilities. So Carson Beck, he's a pocket passer. He's not somebody that's scrambling. If you can get a scrambling quarterback on a run and shoot, that's always good. But the abilities I use field general, right? So field general on top of run and shoot, it pretty much makes you unguardable. You know what I'm saying? Whatever disguise they try to put out there, whatever, cover 2, invert, and, covered, say match coverage or buzz, whatever the case may be. This is going to give all that up in the beginning. If you're on fire, if you're cooking. So I definitely do field general on top of that with run and shoot. Pretty much makes you Peyton Manning on crack, okay? On methamphetamines, right? Now, on time. This is an ability, there's other abilities too as well. So I can step up is one, but in a run and shoot offense, I'm not necessarily stepping up every single time in the pocket. I mean, it looks good, but I'm angle dropping for the most part. I'm dropping back and I'm letting it go. So that doesn't really affect me. Sleight of hand. Now this is going to come in handy next year on 27 when I get into the more of the rear and shoot offense. I'm definitely going to use this a whole lot more because having goal sleight of hand, being able to, on first downs, play action pass with the veer and shoot, because the veer and shoot, and I don't know if you guys know, it's the same thing as option routes, just play action option routes. So you want to be able, like I said, be able to use and manipulate the defense and know what they're doing, and then just never have an answer for you. So that'd be a good one. This is a good one too as well. Mildly improve resistance to pressure from nearby defenders. I could put that on there, but for the most part, if I'm not holding the ball for too long, I shouldn't have any issues with my pass protection and things of that nature. Should be good to go on that. Gold dot is like, it's kind of like the gimme ability, like, okay, just put gold dot on there. But reason why I pick on time is it allows me to know that I'm throwing the ball with anticipation. Allows me to know that, the routes that I'm reading and the delivery of the ball is being placed at the right time, especially with option routes and reading the coverage. And it's just going to give you greatly increased pass accuracy. This one says uh, greatly improved accuracy when throwing with anticipation. Um, so you just know when you throw a ball with good anticipation, it lights up at the bottom and just kind of lets you know, okay, you cooking on offense. And I just think it's a better ability because there's obviously more to as well. One AP extra, and this is for college ultimate team. This is the build or the layout I use for my quarterback. So now that we got those out the way, let's go into the practice field and let's throw a couple balls around. All right, let's see. And we're gonna continue to work on the plays that we was already working on. I'm not gonna do anything new. We're gonna run the plays that we are running on. So let's see. Uh, uh, all right, so we're gonna go to trip slots close, X choice, and we'll pick random defense just for the hell of it. So what we looking at? We're looking at maybe cover two. So let's drop back. Yep, cover two. Anticipate the goal didn't light up, so the pass wasn't, I guess, anticipatory. Let's drop this down. Look like cover three. See how it lit up at the bottom, and see how he kept caught it and ran. That's what you want. You want catch and run. You want, what I'm saying, the rhythm, and what I'm saying, that's what you want. Um, Now with the line on this too as well, I just want to point this out. When you see the line, when you see the edge on that side is already kind of like on the outside a little bit. I still go to this read over here if I need to, but I like to roll to this side a little bit, just to, what I'm saying, like if I want to scramble out or whatever the case may be. Um, let's go. Okay, so we looking at man coverage. Let's see. Didn't get it on time, but it's all good. So you want to use the on time as a barometer of knowing that you're throwing the ball on time. And there you go, another reason why I use revamped pass settings right there. So I wasn't on time like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. This looks like cover one. Yep, cover one. Go get that. You can't. You just can't make those type of throws with placement and accuracy. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you. You just won't be able to make those type of throws with placement and accuracy. It just won't happen. It will not happen. Okay. That's why I got this pass setting on. What's this? This may be cover two. Let's see how the linebacker. Yeah, the linebacker played it like that. When you see that linebacker run to the middle, like a field, even though that's what I talked about on the masterclass 61X choice. That's how you kind of know. This looks like cloud coverage possibly, or maybe that was cover. Maybe that was cover six. Yeah, it's cover six. This looks like cover three. Uh, I'll take it though. I wonder if it lit up right there because that kind of was a perfect pass. Let me see. Oh, it didn't light up. I think that was a cover. I think that was a cover two invert, which is that's how they try to play you. This is man. Okay, see how you like turn around and shit. I don't like that. I don't want to. You know what I mean? I want to be able to catch it and go. This is cover six. Let's see how that safety. Yeah, that was covered. I was right though. That was definitely cover six. This is a blitz. So no, it's not a blitz. Chop it off. That was cover three. You get the ball out quick. Right? Get the ball out quick. Now, if you got one-on-one coverage, and this is what the whole video really about. Being able to make that throw right there. I mean, that's the throw that unlocks everything, right? That's the throw that I could have threw. I could have been let it go, but that's the throw that unlocks everything right here. Being able to make this throw right here, it's like, how do you stop that? And I've seen Civil talk about letting the computer play defense, and rightfully so. But at the end of the day, a lot of the time, a user is going to want to try to intercept the ball. They're going to want to intercept the ball, and You want to take advantage of that. You want to take advantage of that. You gotta see football like chess. You know what I'm saying? The user wants to. You know what I'm saying? Be able to intercept the ball by any means necessary. So if you can bait the user into pressing triangle instead of swiping the ball, then technically you won. All right. So that's good. But you continue to apply that pressure. You continue to apply that pressure. See, I'm just my eyes closed. I'm just, what I'm saying, I'm going through these reads with no issue because of the way, what I'm saying, the way that I've built around this offense. This is not an issue for me. See how I came up. See how look that. Come on, what I'm saying, you don't. It lit up. I can't see it. It ain't gonna show it right here, but still with anticipation. He ain't ready. Look at that. Come on, man. And that's it's like Steph Curry's jumper. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you play the game like this, it feels so much better, man. You know what I mean? Who wants to do bunch all day? You know what I'm saying? A hot route and all. When is that important? I get it. But sometimes it's just your integrity shouldn't be compromised. You know what I'm saying? For the win. You know what I mean? I don't ever want to compromise my integrity to get a W. You dig what I'm saying? I'd rather grind it out and figure this out, man. And I'm glad I was able to put in the reps all these years to be able to make these reads real time and just enjoy the game and all its glory, man. Shout out to EA for even putting this offense in there. And it's some things they got to work on, obviously, but for the most part, it's still good. It's good enough. Look at that. See how it lit up? Perfect pass. That's what you want. That's how you know you cooking. You know what I mean? If it ain't lighting up, you're not cooking. If it ain't lighting up, you're not cooking. And it's not going. I don't think it's going to light up on deep passes. Also, it's a bad read, but I tried to with anticipation. Let's cover 4. Did it light up right there? Let me see. I got to see if it lit up right there. Yeah, I got to see if it lit up. It just makes my ego. Hold on, let me see. Yep, it lit up right there. So yeah, so I just like that. I just like that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Being able to know what's working. But like I said, the main crux of this video for real is being able to throw that back shoulder ball. That's it. Can you throw that back shoulder ball? You know what I'm saying? Consistently. That's the biggest thing. Could you throw that back shoulder ball consistently? Um, and you can with this offense, you absolutely can. With these pass sets, you absolutely can. And you want to take advantage of that. Look at that. Ugh, pretty. Just don't get no better than that, man. Um, and well, that one, even though we didn't get light up right there, but uh, yeah, yep. And you don't want, like I said, you don't want to lead. You don't want to lead any of the. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I'm not gonna say don't lead at all, but you don't want to lead a lot of these option routes. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna naturally get some separation. Uh, so you kind of want to let the computer, in essence, kind of determine where the ball's gonna land at and things of that nature, man. So we got one high coverage over here. Let's roll to the right. Let's take that. And you don't hold it. See if I let me show y'all. If I hold it down, you see how you know what I mean? So you wanna drop it right in the middle, somewhere around there. You want to right before you hit the yellow. You know what I'm saying? Even a little before that. Even a little before that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it to touch that yellow at all. You know what I mean? You want it something like that. You want to lob it a little bit, you know what I mean? Somewhere around there. You want to angle it to the. Did he catch that? He almost did. He going now, so I ain't gonna try that right there. So over time, what they're gonna do is they're gonna leave that safety over the top, and then that's when we start running the ball like a maniac. Um, that's a good one. That's a good one. You know what I mean? So that's just what you want to be able to do. You want to be able to take advantage. Look at that anticipation. Oh my God, I just love it. I love that badge. It lets me know that I'm really like QBing some shit. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like it let me know I'm really QBing some shit. Like I'm really like, you know what I'm saying, doing what I need to do as a quarterback to make sure my boys get the ball on time, on the move, and yeah, just a fan of that. That's a good one. That's a good D. You're not gonna complete every single one, but the point is to become a threat from that, and that's gonna happen sometimes too if you pull them up too far. So you gotta, that's the risk and reward with this shit. That's the risk and reward with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure he's rolling to the what's name. Let's take it. That's a good one. It's a good D. And this is a 94 against a 98. So he ain't going, you know what I'm saying? He ain't going to win every single one. He's supposed to, he's supposed to be my lockdown corner. Okay, throw it to square. Anticipation. Bam. Whew. There we go. Touchdown. And we love when they run mid blitz and all out blitzes. We love that. We ain't like we ain't never shied away from the all out blitz joint. You know what I mean? We love that like fully. Um, that's a good D. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the crux of this video, man. Just giving y'all the past settings that I use and how to be effective with the settings. You know what I mean, and how to be effective with also the abilities that I recommend Pocket Passer as the ability not only for um, man, got him. Not only for what was I saying? I recommend Pocket Pass ability just off of the fact that I can always, drop it in on a dime. I know it's not gonna be some overthrows a lot of the times. Is he gonna be able to scramble? Not necessarily, but the biggest thing is for him to be able to deliver the ball on time. If you can read the coverage, then you're good to go. And then once that field general get activated, you know what I'm saying? Then it's just picking shit apart. You know what I'm saying? It's just picking shit apart. I blew that. It's just picking shit apart. So that's it, man. I appreciate y'all as always, man. Getting ready for College 27. Really excited about the opportunity we have to be able to continue to grow this page out, this run and shoot page, man. Shout out to all the other run and shooters that run this offense at a high level that don't just get on here and do some, weird breakdown of how they practice and just it's disrespectful to the offense, man. Like let somebody that really live in this that competes at a high level. You can go watch my run and shoot uh, film room and to really put it all together. So other than that, man, I'll see you on the next one. Why you coming out? Why first thing you get is that?